Hello. So Friday, how did it go? If you weren't there, I'm going to try and bring it alive for you now in the next few minutes. We had around 30 advanced practitioners, and we also were visited by Julie Gibbons-Garrett and Vic Dejean from the Education and Training Foundation, Poonam and myself, and then Alison, who is the project administrator. She was there in the morning, really a wonderful extra pair of hands. So we started off by getting people together on tables according to their action learning set. Of course, this was imperfect because not everybody was there and there were some new people. But we got people looking at choosing a beautiful postcard that expressed one of the values of a thinking environment and just sharing the time as equally as they could between them, taking responsibility for making sure everybody had a turn. Done and dusted in 10 minutes, then we ran through the day. We wanted to introduce the wireframe, which you've all got access to via Canvas, which is our response to you asking for more structure. Freedom needs boundaries, a safer space in which to produce the evidence you need, but equally importantly, a space in which you can reflect and collaborate. So that's really coming together, and it was nice to really share that with people on the day. We also had looked ahead in the afternoon, towards the afternoon, and looking at the matrix of opportunities, but I'll come back to that later. Then we split into two groups. Poonam worked with the action learning sets, establishing progress, helping people really settle into the group of people that they are working and sharing with. And I took the other half of the room into a separate space to look at the principles, practices, and actually practice thinking environment. We swapped over halfway through, so that was 2 hours gone, lunchtime already. And then after lunch, we came back together and I did a very short presentation around a different approach to evaluation, looking at what we do with the offcuts from the data that we need to collect. I called this Bowerbird evaluation, and I will be uploading a video recording of what I said. And after that, we went straight into an influence analysis, looking at how you can best influence the people around you in order to make your project happen. We've been listening to you, taking feedback, and it seems that this was a crucial part of the day. Learning a process by which to analyse the situation around you seemed to be something that really resonated with people. You can do this activity yourself. One of the things we did in the morning is we introduced the 4 e-guides that we have written. Again, responding to need, not necessarily in there at the start of the plan. One of these is called Creating Spaces to Think in Further Education and Training, written by myself and my colleague Kay Sidebottom. And amongst many other thinking environment things and other stuff, you can find a how-to guide to the influence analysis. The other guides really interesting too. 3 more guides, 2 focused on coaching, one on the core principles, one on extending your practice, both by John Thedham, and then an e-guide by Ian Grayling, which is about high performance management, situated learning, change management really. They should all be available through the Excellence Gateway from the 31st of October. They're designed to be viewed digitally, but they will print off if you want to do that and have a paper copy. There's no problem with that at all. After that exercise, we had some time to explore the wireframe a little more and the matrix of opportunities. I mentioned this earlier. And that's essentially a humble Padlet where we are sharing everything we come across that might help you extend your filter bubble even further, break through the filter bubble and start networking with more people outside the organisation. It's all about bringing newness in, and it's about sustaining your spirit. So do have a look and a click through to that and see what you fancy on there. And we closed by asking people to write a beautiful postcard to themselves, which we will send out through the post presently, really looking at, what are the steps you're going to take next. And that is the mandatory activity for this module. So please have a think about that and get on with claiming your next badge.